Sales and marketing share the same goal. We all want to close more deals. Shame then that in most organizations, the two teams work as if they lived on two different planets. To win more business, that needs to stop. I'm going to share and debunk 3 common marketing and sales myths so we can have marketing and sales work together in perfect smarketing. I'm going to share those with you in just a few seconds and also give you a sneak peek on what a new type of sales funnel could look like. But first, some background as to where these myths come from. So we've heard about the sales or marketing funnel, the journey from a prospect to a customer. This journey used to be controlled by the sales team, but today most of the journey is completed without a sales rep because the buyer is exposed to a lot more information than before, with content supported by the marketing team. So without the perfect smarketing teamwork, marketing and the buyer are having their own little private party, and the sales team is not invited. They have no insight into the buyer's behavior or interests. And this leads me to myth number 1. Sales doesn't get involved until halfway through the buying cycle. I know that's kind of what I just said, and some people even claim that this is the end of the salesperson. I'm not going to be that dramatic. I'm just going to say that the role of the salesperson has just changed or evolved. So rather than waiting for that point of purchase, the salesperson's task is, with marketing's help, to collect insights throughout the journey. Really get to know the buyer so they're fully prepared when it is indeed time for that point of purchase. Marketing automation and the CRM integration on top of that is key when it comes to keeping track of prospects and how they engage in content of yours. Myth number 2. The buyer doesn't need to be contacted until they contact you. Don't wait around for the call. If you want some action, you need to take action. And we do that by creating different types of content for each stage of the funnel. This prepares both seller and buyer for that final sales meeting. The sales team can help out here too. It's actually them who are out talking to the customers. They should then share what they learned from these personal interactions with the marketing team so we can fine-tune the buyer personas and serve even more relevant content. Myth number 3. When a lead becomes a marketing qualified lead and turned over to sales, marketing's job is done. You can think of any type of relationship here really. You wouldn't marry someone and then turn to your new husband or wife and say, "That was fun. Thank you. See you later." And the same thing goes for business to consumer relationship. 80% of your future profit will come from 20% of your existing customers. So this is where we're starting to hear some buzz about a new type of sales funnel that actually continues after the purchase. Stages here include adoption, retention, expansion, and advocacy. In other words, never underestimate the power of a good post-purchase strategy to keep that spark going. Some important parts of this include automated content, great customer support and service, and customer surveys, so they really feel that you listen to them. And then we all lived happily ever after. See you later, marketers.